Hey there, Munchie Mafia. Today we're going to be looking at different types of knife sharpeners. So let's get to it. So we are going to be looking at this brand new knife sharpener that I got. It's made by WorkSharp, and it comes in this really nice little container. We are going to use these beautiful knives as a guinea pig because I bought these on an impulse buy. It was a whole set, and it was like almost $700 for a whole set because I needed a new set of knives, and they always sucked. As soon as I got them out of the box, it's like, oh god, I really don't like these. Didn't like them. I liked them at the store, just did not like them in my house. So this is the little doohickey that you stick the knife into, and it's got a little V shape right here. Let's see here, a little V shape, and this little clamp opens up, and then we are going to what?
I'm just showing the camera.
We're going to line it up into that V, and we're going to look for about the center point of the knife, and then we're just going to grab it, and we're going to tighten this little wheel, and the puppy's got the zoomies. If she's going to keep doing that, you might want to turn your mic off, so we don't have to listen to her running through the house like an elephant. Okay, so halfway point. Now this one has got, I worked on it a little bit, and it had a really bad divot in it. Got some chips. So all these little things have different grit. So we're going to start with the 400, and the way this lines up is this little post goes right on inside, and it just snaps right on in. So we got the 400 here, and here's a little handle. Now each knife has a different angle when it comes to sharpening. Here's my Mercer. This one is at a 15. Dalstrongs are a 20. And Gunter Wilhelm is between 10 and 15. It's no wonder why I don't like these. So on this, we have 15 degrees, and it goes all the way up to 30. So we're going to make sure that it's lined up right there like so. And then we're going to start working on this. So one thing I noticed with some people on Reddit, they said hold the post, and then we're just going to go back and forth in a sweeping motion. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. Just enough to be able to keep hold of the little handle. We're probably going to need a few more passes on this one. This one had a really bad chip in the blade. Very brittle blades. Again, this is a Gunter Wilhelm. Not happy at all with this. So we're going to go all the way across. And we're just going to feel around on the underside. Just see how that's doing. All right. Now we still have a divot in it. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to get the rest of that chip out of the blade. Sort of working on it for forever. So let's just give it a couple more passes real quick. And this sort of thing takes a little bit of practice, but as far as knife sharpening for beginners, I think this one's probably the best unit of all, because the other ones, I'll show you my other ones here. One's a tri-stone, and part of that problem is that you have to make sure that you have the right angle for your knife. And if you don't know what your angle is, what you do is you just take a Sharpie and mark your bevel, and then follow it on the tri-stone as best as humanly possible. That you want to use about 8 pounds of pressure. So if you don't have a scale, you're going to need one, just so you can see just how much pressure 8 pounds of pressure is. So there's a little bit of a learning curve with the other ones, and that's what's really nice about this one, is you just setting it up and then just going across. All right, so now that we have that, there's a button in the back that will allow us to twist the knife the other direction. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, starting at the butt end. And you want to do about the same amount of passes that you did. And when you go to sharpen your own knives, get onto their website. Hopefully they have a website. If you've been buying your knives on Temu or some weird brand off of Amazon, you might not have that information as to what angle. So you'll have to guess. Usually about 15 to 20 is pretty standard. Japanese knives are going to be right around 15. Germans are 15 to 20. And then at some point, we're going to want to switch to a different grit, the finer grit. You always want to start right around 400. Now, if the knife is really messed up, then go to the lower number. So the higher number, the more the grit. Actually, this one, we're going to have to pull this one out completely and go over to the other one. We're going to go to the 600 grit. So one thing I don't like about this is the 600. The 6 in the 600 looks like an 8. But so I have to go and look at the 800 to see what's the difference. So there's the 600, and we're just going to put the post right on in there. And so this is what the tri-stone looks like. Let's see here. Where are we? Let's just switch to okay. This one? Okay, so this is the tri-stone. This is coarse, medium, fine grit. We also have what's known as a scissor, and you basically draw the knife downward or upward, like so. These ones are actually fairly decent. If you just need to, just do a little bit of work on it. And then there's these as well, which is a diamond. This is 1200, and that's 600. And that's just for maintaining a blade that's already sharp. I usually carry this one around in my knife bag. Okay, so back to this. Just gonna feel around. And see, I can still feel that. I don't know. Maybe I can make this into a project of some sort. And we're just going to keep doing this a few passes. This is just going to get it all nice and refined. Yeah, these knives were very, very, very dull. Okay, now lift the base up, turn this so that you can push the button in the back, swing it back around. Now we're going to go over. We're going to do that to the other side now. And then if you want to polish it off, you're going to use the next one, which is ceramic. And if one of the things I learned working in kitchens is anytime you want to just fine tune your knife just a little bit, you just take one of the coffee mugs from the server station and flip it upside down and just run your knife across the bottom of the ceramic cups. Okay. So there we have that. Get a little wipe. Some of that ick off there. I don't know. We'll soon see. So let's take a look and see how sharp this thing is. Actually, I gotta put it in my left hand. Yeah, see, it's still not cutting through paper like I want it to. You know, maybe that is going to end up in a garage sale because you look at this one, and that one needs a little bit of work, but for the most part, that one cuts through paper just fine. This one here will not cut through paper, period. This is also the Gunter Wilhelm. This one you really have to force it, yeah, for the paper. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay, so I highly recommend this Work Sharp, and yeah, that still has a chip in it. I don't know. I think this knife set's gonna have to go away. It's just gonna have to go the heck away. Because I already have a whole bunch of knives, and because of my new job starting very soon, I actually had to get a whole new knife set because it's a halal kitchen, and so my knives had touched pork and other haram ingredients. So, all right, what have I done wrong here? Come on, snap in there. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so much Mafia. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. Thanks for stopping in, and don't forget, cook with love, eat with passion. Have a good night.